Unboxing a new Mac is awesome, but if you're treating a new MacBook setup like a plug-and-play device without tweaking your security, you might be leaving the door wide open. With Mac targeting cyber attacks on the rise, taking 10 minutes to configure your machine properly from day one is essential. And whether you're working on a MacBook Air, Pro, or Neo, knowing how to set up a MacBook security correctly gives you complete peace of mind. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the best MacBook setup to improve your security, from core system settings to other privacy hacks and essential apps. If you enjoyed this kind of content, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Before we dive into the settings, let's talk about locking down your system right out of the box. Most people assume macOS built-in defenses are enough on their own, but modern threats sneak past basic filters easily. That's why whenever I configure a new MacBook, I like to install Moonlock right away. It's a dedicated cybersecurity app created by MacPaw, which instead of cluttering your screen with annoying pop-ups, gives you quiet, 24/7 real-time protection, scanning deep into hidden system files and blocking threats before they touch your data. If you want, just head over to pages.moonlock.com/YouTube to try Moonlock free for 7 days. And if you decide to grab a license, use our channel code YouTube10 at checkout for a special discount. I've included a link in the description. Okay, let's start our best Mac setup with the non-negotiables and system settings. Quick tip here, if you ever have trouble finding these settings, just use the search bar at the top of the system settings to jump straight to them. So first, FileVault. This encrypts your entire hard drive. Go to System Settings, Privacy and Security, FileVault, and turn it on. On Apple Silicon chips, it runs seamlessly in the background with zero performance penalty, so there's no reason to skip it. Second, the macOS Firewall. Apple actually leaves the built-in firewall turned off by default, so head to System Settings, Network, Firewall, and turn it on to block unwanted incoming connections on public Wi-Fi. Third, lock screen, Touch ID, and Find My. For lock screen, go to System Settings and Lock Screen. Look for Require Password after screensaver begins or display is turned off and set that drop down to Immediately. That way, the second your display turns off or you close your lid, nobody can wake up your Mac. Next, jump down to Touch ID and Password in the sidebar. Click Add Fingerprint to scan your index finger and toggle on Touch ID for unlocking your Mac and autofilling passwords. This lets you approve admin prompts instantly without constantly typing your password. Finally, click your Apple account, your name at the very top left of System Settings, select iCloud, scroll down to Find My Mac, and make sure it's toggled on. This automatically enables Apple's activation lock, allowing you to track your Mac's location, remotely lock it, or completely wipe your data from another device if it's ever lost or stolen. Now, if you want, there are a few tweaks that I think every new Mac setup needs. Advanced data protection for iCloud. Go to System Settings, click on your name, iCloud, and Advanced Data Protection. Turning this on enables end-to-end encryption for all your iCloud Drive files, desktop and documents, photos, and backups. Next, check privacy permissions. Under Privacy and Security, review camera, microphone, and full disk access. Apps love asking for permission during setup and keeping it forever, so disable the access for anything that doesn't need it. Disable guest accounts and auto login. Under Users and Groups, turn off automatic login and disable the guest user account so strangers can turn on your Mac and drop straight into a local desktop session. And Time Machine Backup. Connect an external drive and turn on Time Machine. Having an isolated background backup is your ultimate failsafe against ransomware or data corruption. When figuring out how to set up a new Mac for daily use, software layers are the final piece of the puzzle. I like to have 3 core tools: a reliable password manager, an encrypted VPN, and a dedicated anti-malware protection. For the password manager, I use Apple's, but for the rest, I like using Moonlock as it's an all-in-one app. Beyond Malware Scanner, it includes a built-in VPN to encrypt your traffic on public Wi-Fi, an AI-powered scam detector where you can paste suspicious emails or text messages to instantly check for phishing. Plus, it features System Protection, a tool that scans your macOS settings and walks you through tightening any security gaps you might have missed during setup. Configuring these things on a new Mac takes less than 10 minutes, but it saves you from massive headaches down the road. What's the very first setting or app that you tweak when setting up a new Mac? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to claim your 7-day free trial of Moonlock at pages.moonlock.com/YouTube or purchase it using the code YouTube10 for a special discount. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.